this whole issue of how young men almost inevitably gravitate to people like Andrew Tate because they feel a little bit disenfranchised from society, certainly in the last few years, but maybe scrabbling to work out what it means to be male, to be a man, to be masculine. Um, what do you think of this, and in particular in relation to this show Adolescence and what it has highlighted? What can we do as a society to help young men?
I'm so glad you bring that up because, I've said to parents for 30, 45 years, starting when I began in private practice and certainly when I've been on the air speaking to millions of people, that, you're not going to be the only voice in your child's ear, so you need to make sure you're the best voice in your child's ear. And I think that so often, as parents, we're not very glamorous voices in our child's ear compared to what they see on social media and the media in general. And I really worry of late when you look at the ratio of these kind of woke left professors in universities versus the more conservative professors in universities. It's way overbalanced. And so many of them, for a while, there was this idea of toxic masculinity, and then it kind of became that masculinity itself is toxic. And so it leaves a void of what is masculinity and what is okay. And that's where people like Andrew Tate can find a hole and a wedge to get in there and give bad information to young men where they don't understand the difference between being masculine but treating women with dignity and respect and knowing where boundaries are. And I think that's a failure of society to have good role models. I think when we have fathers that are absent from the home and the child doesn't have a strong role model, that leaves a void, and it can be filled with misinformation.